Támuid seo is Shráid Lawrence in Riheadóha chun an ócáid speisialta seo I ggur Fleadh Cheoil na hair and Gobby listen EJ. We're here for the very special occasion of the launch of the Fleadh Cheoil 2019. It's actually Fleadh TV that are filming here today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have in store, because we have Mona Ruddy Dance School, we have the Tone March Festival, and many, many more youths in our midst. But right now we have Lolo Robinson, Cathaoirleach of Fleadh Cheoil. How are you getting on, Lolo?
We're getting on very well. Helena, it's here too, one done and one to go, so we're all really looking forward to August, and today is a fantastic day because look at all the people. There must be about 250 performers here in Lawrence Street.
To look back in the year that was for Fleadh Cheoil 2018, how do you think it went? Were you really happy? Because the success, like, it was just evident by the thousands and thousands of people that came to the area, and also just the music and culture was thriving.
Absolutely, it was beyond all our dreams, I have to say. We could never ever have envisaged the number of people that came to Drogheda. To stand on that stage at the opening ceremony last year and see about 15,000 people at the opening ceremony, that was unbelievable. It was the greatest number in the history of the Fleadh. It opened people's eyes as well to what our Irish culture is, because a lot of people just see maybe the like of river dance or see girls in their costumes, and they don't realise that, you know, this is all part of it, the music, the dance and the culture.
The Fleadh TV launch will be nothing without their presenters, and now I have Roisin O, who's brand new to the mix for Fleadh TV this year. We have Darren Glacken and of course Hector Huckagon, who were the presenters last year, and they have a couple of years under their belt as well. So to chat with me a little bit first, we have Hector, who's from the northeast as well. We're delighted to have you here. What do you make of the streets of Drogheda today?
I've always fond memories of this town. They're great people. I love the accent. I find myself getting drawn into the accent more. Hector, well brother. So I think it's going to be bigger and better. The weather was great. They've closed off the streets. I think it's great it goes 2 years in a row to a place. What do you think, Darren?
40 million they pulled in for the Fleadh last year. The boom is back, Hector. There's people are mad for a bit of a party, and that's what we're going to give them. It's going to be another amazing year with Fleadh TV. We've just been looking at the lineup of acts, and like the best of the best coming out. So if nothing else, we'll be well entertained. But of course there'll be fantastic music and everything. Great. We have 300 kids involved in telling the story of Cú Chulainn, and they're all singing and they're playing and they're dancing. You couldn't but get excited when you're around the place.
You really couldn't. And tell us, Fleadh Cheoil, it's here in the northeast this year, how it maybe has opened the floodgates maybe to a newer audience.
Yeah, that's it. I suppose, like, you know, historically we're in South Oriel as well, and you know, we're in an area that's steeped in tradition and folklore and singing in particular. I think this has definitely encouraged a bit of a revival amongst young people that maybe hadn't been interested or exposed to the tradition before are getting involved now. Everybody's getting stuck in. It's brilliant to see it. You know, you see the buskers out in the street or different youth clubs encouraging it, and people are re-engaging, I suppose, with the Gaelic past.
We have Roisin O as well. Welcome to the team for this year, and I'm sure you're really excited.
It's absolutely amazing. As I was saying to the guys earlier, it's coming in, you know, you think you're coming into this new crew of people that you never met before, and it's just like a big family. Like, everybody loves each other, everybody has the roles that they're playing, and I can already feel the excitement and the warmth, and how it's going to be by the last day of the Fleadh. It's going to be like I've always been here my whole life, you know, that type of thing.
That's it. And of course you can probably see how it's really opening it to other people maybe to pick up that instrument, especially when it's on your doorstep here in the northeast.
Oh, definitely. Like just even walking down the street there, I feel like an Elwyn, like, you know, like the average age, and they're just all so enthusiastic, and they're so proud of where they come from, and the instruments they're learning, the tradition they're learning. It's really lovely to see.
Hector, you've been down in Ennis. To compare it to the northeast, what do you think of the difference?
I just think it's good. Like, next year it goes to Mullingar, but I just think Drogheda and this part of the world needed a bit of TLC. I think last year it embraced it. The Fleadh's like welcoming 100,000 people into your kitchen, and like, this is one big kitchen last year. Everywhere was booked out in the whole county. So many people came down here last year, and families and all from all parts of Leinster, but especially the northeast, because you don't think of Drogheda as a traditional stronghold. Maybe it was years ago with the Oriel and Dundalk, but I think people need to get out more. We need to be proud of the places we're living in. We need to be proud of our music and our culture and the Gaeilge, and put all that together, and that's what you get in Drogheda. And I think now that people have seen what we did last year, and Drogheda has seen what it can do, it's only going to get bigger this year.
It certainly is. And of course we can see you guys at different locations, so tell me where you're going to be, Hector.
I'm up here on the square, right in the corner, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, live on the street every night. And to think that we're doing 3 hours of live music, there's no other TV channel apart from BBC Glastonbury that would do this. There's 170 people working on this. The production is costing millions. This is going to be a showcase for the North East for music for TG Carr, and it's live here in Drogheda. That's the beauty.
And Darren, where will you be located?
I'm going to be down at the courthouse, right in the middle of the action with the main stage. So there's going to be picnic tables and a big setup there for families and anybody who wants to come along to have the music. So make sure you're there from Thursday to Sunday night.
Brilliant. And yourself, Roisin, where will you be based?
I'm going to be upstairs in On Brew. I'm going to be doing sort of a trad version of Jules Holland. We're going to be having a very intimate sessions with a couple of super fans and friends and family, and really getting into the vibe of a session, you know, upstairs in On Brew.
So we're really exúil more or less. And of course, any parting words?
Yeah, Dashínta go my TG Carr and Sure Drehead Anna could Gaelgus and Arch Nima Dachura Cligo Rakarn Glass and me. So Tagalor Gaelgus and Arch, Tagalor Kjols and Arch by Gachtan and Taktamak, and Ish just come with Fanaclahay and Green, Mahagan and Green and Mach, without the Child of Pragues.
We want, I'm sure, in kids go, August Gunai Gagal leis na Lorhoria Fad and Shaw Egg Fleadh TV. Well, it's all kicking off now for the Tawn March as well. We have Mad Youth Theatre here behind us. You were just rounding up the troops.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, it's Mad Youth Theatre, Drogheda Youth Theatre, and a couple of other kids from the Boomerang. It's like a whole big loud effort here for today to represent the Tawn. So it's fantastic. Great buzz in here, isn't it right?
Yeah. It's so great. I'm Christina with Drogheda Youth Theatre, and it's so exciting for us to have been here in the town last year for the Fleadh as spectators, and then to get to come and watch it this year with the face paint and the swords, and it's just the most exciting day.
When Fleadh TV got in touch with you in the first place, I'm sure you were thrilled. This is a great platform.
Well, for me, I think it's a great platform for Mad Youth Theatre. It was a great platform for the theatre, for the arts and heritage, and for the Tawn and the story that we belong to. So it's so exciting.
We really wish you the very best of luck now for Fleadh Cheoil 2019. This is the launch of Fleadh TV. This is not just all the adults having the best time of their lives, it's all about children that are just growing up through the traditions of Irish here. The North East will be thriving with culture, crack Cheoil, August Dousa as well. I'm in the middle of the school of Scoil Rinca Mona ní Rudaigh and Dervla Lennon. Beagnach Quaig Blian Hulame.
Beagnach, Milinoge Shachto.
Isn't that brilliant?
Skull, brilliant.
That is an amazing achievement, of course.
She's legendary. She's here in the middle of it. There's no show without Mona. I know a lot of your listeners know Mona very well, and she's kind of well got round all of the North East, really. Everybody knows Mona. So, of course, she's leading the big troops here in Drogheda today. Cracking the whip, as always.
And, of course, you're continuing with that
my
legacy.
sister Ciara and I, we do as much as we can, but we have a great class of students. They're brilliant.
Irish dancing is thriving, and it's definitely evolved throughout the years, especially with the likes of Michael Flatley and River Dance and the like. But do you think that the Fleadh Cheoil has injected some more life and energy into that?
I think it's lovely, especially here on our doorstep in Drogheda. It's so nice that it can be celebrated. For a long time it's kind of been vilified, I suppose, because of the image that we portray. I will say I don't think dancing really has changed. The basics are exactly the same. Any listeners who learned their Hindo Threes couple of Blino Hin would know it's exactly the same still. You still learn your 1, 2, 3s as your basics. Certainly it's become more athletic and everything, but really it's actually still the same. So it's lovely that the Fleadh being on our doorstep here, we can celebrate dancers in a really nice fashion and bring it back to the great music and the great tradition of dancing. It's brilliant.
Sinead Garmaga, that's Claris Flum. We have Birch Dowsori and Kate Scotland. So I have Simon and Orna beside me. Kivid Blian, Wiltug Dowsa.
Jai Blian.
What do you love about the Irish dancing?
The friends you make, and going into class you can forget about everything else outside class. You just sort of get lost in the dance, I think.
And what do you think, Simon, of the Fleadh Cheoil? Were you involved last year?
Yeah, I was involved.
And what did you think of the whole experience?
It was great. Got to record for an ad and television. It was a great experience.
Do you like the opportunity now at the Fleadh Cheoil 2019?
Oh yeah, it's great. Like what
did you love about last year?
Just the crack, agus Cheoil. Hearing everyone speak Irish, Gil Hiver, Owajin Gaheka, agus Roddy Marshin.
Anna Waterford, Shin Orna Colton and Simon O'Cleary, Gurmila Magat Clarisham, and that's from Scoil Rinca Mona ní Rudaigh. It really is all happening here in Lawrence Street. But right now I have Robin, who is part of the Louth volunteer group. You are out with your flash camera.
Out with the camera, yes, getting all the shots. Yeah.
What do you make of the Fleadh Cheoil this year?
There's a great atmosphere here today. If it's anything like what's going on here today, it's going to be brilliant.
And of course, to reiterate, we had a Louth Volunteer Week video and you, of course, featured in it. And you were telling us that you first volunteered for the Fleadh Cheoil 2018 and now you're hooked ever since.
Oh, that's it. I'm at it ever since and it's great. I mean, the group, the team at the Louth Volunteer Centre are brilliant. Ron leads a great team and you're always encouraged to do your best.
they already had their induction now, they're all prepped for this year ahead, but can other people get involved?
Oh yes, they're still looking for volunteers, so if you're interested at all, get your name down and register, and there's still training to go on, so yeah, by all means.
Well look, we look at Volunteer Louth on social media to find out more of your snaps.
That's it, and keep registering for the Fleadh. It's going to be great.
It really is. Robin and Maria Clark, you are very much into the music yourself. You have gone from strength to strength performing in a lot of the pubs here. Music at the gate is a big thing now for you.
Yeah.
So you be kept busy?
Well, Dara does all that himself with Emma, they're just amazing, the two of them. So he's planning to run 77 hours of music at the gate through the Fleadh, so he's doing it up till 11 o'clock at night, so that's really exciting, so music at the gate. There you go, Dara.
What do you make of the Fleadh? Last year it was terrific.
It was absolutely brilliant, and I can't stress enough to people that missed it last year, come into Drogheda and you'll just see it building up over the week. It's a little bit quiet at the beginning, but you can't believe the crowds and the atmosphere. It's electric.
Yeah. I love it. You took the words out of my mouth, and it's probably opened a lot of doors for you.
Well, I sang at the 2 Fleadh Masses last year with Michael Hoolan, and that was a brilliant experience, and Dara as well, I sang on the gig rig with him and with Cultus as well, so sure, there was sing-songs on the street and everything, so it's just a great time, really looking forward to it in August.
We'll have to look out for Maria Clark, because she'll be in the midst of the Fleadh Cheoil 2019, and of course come and join in the fun and festivities, which is Fleadh Cheoil 2019. Gur míle mágat as ucht Isteachling LMFM.